Kerala, India, land of lush backwaters, spicy fish curry, and really, really high literacy rates. It's like the overachiever of India. But lately, there's a new story brewing. Crime is on the rise, and not just your run-of-the-mill stuff. We're talking white-collar crime, cybercrime, the works. What's going on? Is it just growing pains or something more? For decades, Kerala was known for its strong community ties. People looked out for each other. It was like one big, slightly chaotic family. But times, they are a-changing. Cities are growing. The internet is everywhere. People are chasing that big dream, even if it means leaving their neighbors behind. Now, don't get me wrong. Progress is a good thing, but sometimes it comes with a cost. And in Kerala, that cost might just be a little piece of its soul. The question is, can Kerala hold on to its heart while embracing the future? Individualism. It's the idea that you've got to look out for number one. Forge your own path. Be your own person. It's the American dream, baby, but even in America, we're starting to see the downsides. People are lonelier. Trust is eroding. It's like everyone's playing a solo game, even though we're all in this together. Now, imagine that happening in a place like Kerala, where community was king, where your neighbor's business was your business. Suddenly, everyone's got their own agenda, their own goals, their own screens, and that old sense of we're all in this together starts to fade. Is it any wonder crime is on the rise? When you're focused on yourself, it's easier to justify cutting corners, to see other people as competition, not community. And when you're plugged into the internet all day, it's easy to forget there's a real world out there with real consequences. So Kerala's got a bit of an identity crisis going on. It's caught between its collectivist past and its individualistic future. And like any identity crisis, it's messy. The old ways of doing things aren't working as well. But the new ways haven't quite figured themselves out yet. One of the biggest casualties of this shift is trust, and neighbors don't know each other as well. Families are spread out. People are more likely to interact online than in person. And when you don't have that face-to-face connection, it's easier to be suspicious, to assume the worst, to justify bad behavior. Then there's the pressure. Everyone's trying to keep up with the Joneses, to have the latest gadgets, the nicest clothes, the most Instagram-worthy vacations, but not everyone can afford that lifestyle. So they cut corners, they borrow money they can't repay, they turn to crime to get ahead. So what's the solution? How does Kerala navigate this new reality without losing its soul? Well, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take a collective effort. Let's see what I did there. First, we've got to bridge the gap between the individual and the community. That means getting people out from behind their screens and interacting with each other in real life. It means fostering a sense of belonging, even in a rapidly changing world. Second, we got to address the economic inequality that's driving some people to crime. That means creating opportunities for everyone, not just the privileged few. It means ensuring that everyone has a fair shot at achieving their dreams. Third, we got to teach our kids about ethics and values, about the importance of honesty, integrity, and empathy, about the difference between right and wrong, even when no one's watching. Look, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I am saying it's worth it, because the Kerala of tomorrow is counting on us to get this right, to find a way to balance individual aspirations with collective well-being, to create a society where everyone feels valued, connected, and supported. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some fish curry calling my name.